Hello my friends, David here. New Game Plus brings with it a second Hidden Affinity tree for all 5 drivers. While this does bring about new abilities and crazy endgame possibilities, there is one minor issue. The amount of skill points required to fill out these skill trees is through the roof. And while farming these skill points is not easy, I'm here today with an incredibly effective strategy for farming skill points that can help you maximize SP gain. I imagine most people are trying to work their way towards Zeke's Eye of Shining Justice, which costs 30,000 SP just on its own. While this video is intended to be a skill point farming guide, it also acts as a guide for farming bonus experience and weapon experience, in addition to showing some of the things you can take advantage of to make an incredibly powerful endgame build. I'll go through the general farming concept, walk through a combat setting to illustrate how it's done, then show how my party is set up. Finally, I'll go over some of the smaller details and alternative strategies you can do to make this process as easy as possible. Firstly, skill points are earned as the pink numbers rewarded after killing an enemy. The higher level the enemy is away from any specific driver's level, the more SP they will gain per kill. All experience gains are applied party-wide, even to drivers that are not in the active 3-man party. So you can level down your inactive party members while you fight ridiculous super bosses, and they can still gain SP from those fights. Furthermore, the amount of SP that is rewarded by any given enemy can be multiplied by the overkill bonus granted during chain attacks, and is often well worth the time to set up and do so. Therefore, to maximize SP gain per hour, we will be fighting high-level super bosses while quickly finishing high-damage chain attacks for absurd overkilling bonuses and therefore absurd SP gain. In this video, I'll be showcasing a strategy centralized around the level 114 Mark 7 RX super boss in the World Tree. In my experience, this strategy grants the most SP per hour and is easy to do even if your blades aren't all at S+ level trust. The general flow of combat is a pretty simple one. Prior to fighting the super boss for the very first time, charge up your party meter by fighting any random enemy in the game. This will be the only time you need to do so. Then, fast travel to the Magrez Gateway in the World Tree to engage the boss. You want to ignore both of his minions. Immediately walk over to the super boss, top up the party meter gauge if needed by using Mithra's double spinning edge, and then initiate the chain attack. My party is set up with Rex holding Mithra and Cosmos, Tora with Poppy Cutie Pie, and Zeke with Patroka or Herald. Cosmos' level 1 special hits 4 times for huge damage, pretty much insta-killing the boss and sending him into an overkill bonus state. Poppy Cutie Pie follows up with even more damage, and Patroka finishes things off. This insta-kills the super boss and grants us over a 500% overkill bonus for huge SP. The enemies that remain can be quickly dispatched while building up the party gauge once again. Since these enemies are also quite high level, they can give us good experience gains as well. Once the enemies are dead, you can re-summon the boss and repeat the strategy as many times as you like, earning SP at ridiculously fast rates with minimal effort. In terms of the party setup, everything is optimized to deal as much damage as humanly possible without having any max affinity. All of my blades are equipped with Moon Matter core chips for its high base auto attack damage and high critical rates. In my case, I have Rex with Mithra and Cosmos, as I said before. Mithra's Ox cores aren't really all that important. I just have critical up and an arts heal so she can build the party gauge and safely kill the enemy minions. Cosmos has indoor attack up, Machine Hunter, and specials level 1+. Patroka on Zeke has the exact same Ox cores. Poppy Cutie Pie is set up to deal as much damage as possible. On the right hand side here, you can see all the modifications I have equipped on her. Try to match what I have here as closely as possible, but most of them are replaceable since they are simply mods to increase damage. The accessories on my drivers are the most important component. Rex has an Avant-Garde medal, which allows him to stay alive in combat due to the healing. He also has the burst symbol, which increases the damage multiplier in the chain attack from the very beginning without the need for bursting any elemental orbs. This is an essential item and is something all 3 drivers have equipped. Finally, Rex has a critical symbol, which gives a party-wide bonus to critical hit rate during the chain attack. Tora has a burst symbol and a mail loincloth to increase damage. Finally, he has the optical headband, which increases our critical damage. During the chain attack, we should be hitting for critical hits every single time. Lastly, Zeke has the burst symbol, optical headband, and mail loincloth as well. Hero Vambraces are also a popular replacement for the loincloth if you do not have it. For pouch items, Rex has a dessert that increases archery charge and party gauge from More Ardain. He also has an astrology-made symbol book from Tantal to increase special damage during the chain attack. Both Tora and Zeke are equipped with 2 books from Tantal to increase their damage with specials by 48% during the chain attack for massive damage. Now that that's out of the way, I'll be going over some of the finer details. My party currently has all blades at S+ level trust, which increases the auto attack damage by about 50% compared to normal S level trust and has a huge effect on the overall damage. While I don't think it's necessary, it may be worth time to pump up your blade's trust. If your party can't seem to be dealing enough damage or the boss proves too challenging, I'd recommend taking the same concepts you see here and trying them on a weaker boss like the Reeking Douglas. While the SP gain is still really good, it's about 33% less of what you can gain here. When you are clearing out minions at the very end, I typically recommend going after the giant mech and then killing the bicycles afterwards. Mithra's level 2 special charges up the party gauge really fast, so make sure you have the party gauge full before you finish the engagement. If you don't have Cosmos or Patroka, all you really need here is a blade whose level 1 special can hit multiple times. Herald is a popular choice but doesn't work quite as well because her strengths really shine when your party is at max affinity, which we are not doing in this tactic. I'm sure there are some other alternatives out there that can work just as well. Many of the accessories and aux cores I've shown in this video I have already made videos on in the past. If you are looking for anything in particular, check the description for links to those videos so you can grab those specific items. Hopefully this video showed you not only how you can set up your party to gain skill points quickly, but gave you a better understanding of how to make powerful builds as a whole. I know I talked about a huge amount of different variables and combat mechanics in this video. If any of it feels very foreign, I assure you that it becomes natural once you give it a good old try. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to lend a helping hand. In any case, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you all next time.